Congestion charging may be dead in the water, but another controversial pilot scheme is on the cards for Greater Manchester. Identity cards were on the agenda when the Home Secretary Jackie Smith visited Newell Green High School in Wythenshawe to speak to the students about the benefits.
Well, the first thing that young people have been saying to me today is that even now, they have to prove their identity quite often every day, certainly every week. So the first thing about ID cards is actually they are a much safer and more secure and more convenient way of proving your identity at a time when all of us need to do it more and more.
Manchester Airport will be one of the first 2 UK airports to introduce the cards for airside workers later this year. The cards might also be available for anyone in Manchester who wants one, but it wouldn't be compulsory. It's thought the scheme would cost around £4.8 billion to run over 10 years. That money would come from the £30 charge that people would pay to get one of these. But if Manchester is chosen as an area where the cards will be available to those who want them from this autumn, would people here in Wythenshawe, for example, voluntarily pay £30 for a card that's not compulsory?
There's no chance I would pay £30 for those. If the government are going to give them out, why not give them free?
It's a very good idea, but they won't pay £30, I'll tell you that now.
£30? Well, if it stops a lot of trouble, yeah?
I can't afford to pay £30 for that. And then there's my wife and other people, so it cost me a lot of money, wouldn't it?
But it's not just the cost that's an issue. Some people remain concerned about the government holding so much data.
If you look at the government's record on data losses, you know, the 8 million families who had their details lost by HMRC and their bank account details just left blowing in the wind or lost on a data stick, you know, these people have done nothing wrong, and all of a sudden they now have to fear identity theft.
If Manchester gets the trial and it goes well, the plan is to extend the voluntary scheme to the rest of the country by 2011. Ben Bland, Channel M News.